Are you giving in to the dishonest tactics that guarantee you'll never get above a middle-class income? If you fall into any of these pitfalls, you can end up depending on other people for financial support for the rest of your life. It's common for people to go through life without giving much thought to whether or not their habits are helping them reach their goals or hindering them. If you want to achieve financial independence and start living the life of your dreams, you must avoid the middle-class money traps. If you like the channel and subscribe to it, it may help your finances. What you should remember from this video is that mastering the basics of investing is one of the most important things you can do to secure your financial stability in retirement. Know what you're investing in and the pros and cons of the numerous options available to you. Don't blindly follow the advice of individuals who aren't financially stable, such as friends and family, or a financial professional. You can invest $10,000 if you save $500 per month for 30 years at a rate of return of 7% each year. There would be a total cost of $682,000 involved. 10% yearly growth rate. Around $1,260,000 would be needed to cover everything. That two numbers add out to $578,000. Which you might not get if you invest your money in the wrong things, engage in risky active trading, or try to outguess the market by buying and selling stocks and other investments in response to short-term changes. Hedge fund managers Warren Buffett and Peter Lynch are both examples of how experts may outperform the market. Fees, taxes, and people's emotions all add complexity to investing. Maintaining such a high bar of quality is challenging at best. To try to outperform other investors by selling at the market's top and buying at its low is enticing. But, even if you only create a 10% annual return, you will be ahead of the vast majority of investors. It's difficult than it sounds, though, because people who do it often get lost in the weeds of detail and fail to see the big picture. Improving your tax status like the wealthy do will prevent you from overpaying your fair share of taxes. Spending wisely requires identifying and prioritizing your top expenses, such as food, transportation, and shelter. Contributing to a retirement plan such as an IRA, 401k, or Roth IRA can legitimately lower your taxable income. You can postpone or completely avoid taxation and mortgage insurance premiums by using an IRA to finance your property purchase. Depreciation of the property can help reduce overall tax payments. The methods used to accumulate this money are also quite significant. Business owners, in contrast to normal employees, have greater options for lowering their taxable income through the use of deductions and credits. The advice of a CPA can help you improve your tax situation and keep an extra 20% to 30% of your income. You may be able to free up more cash each month by making adjustments to your lifestyle, such as moving to a less attractive area or taking in roommates. This extra cash may then be put toward debt repayment, investments, or even the launch of your own business. Potentially, a new opportunity may present itself that pays 20% more per year than your existing work. This, however, would necessitate adjusting to a new workplace with a new supervisor and a new team of coworkers. Buying a home rather than renting is a great way to put your money to work for you, but only serious purchasers should make the investment. Your chances of financial success are high. Recent data from the Federal Reserve shows that the typical homeowner has a net worth of $255,000, while the typical renter has a net worth of just more than $6,000. This is because most homeowners are building their equity in a variety of ways. They've been making principal payments on time every month, and soon they'll own the house outright, which will increase the value of their investment. The ability to rent out this asset gives you options for the future. To get your hands on that equity, you can either sell the house or take out a loan. As the home's purchase price is fixed, other housing expenses, such as utilities, taxes, and upkeep, will also remain stable during the duration of your ownership. No one should ever take any chances. You can't get forward in life if you're afraid to take risks, and doing so is essential to development. Consider the benefits and drawbacks before making a decision. Your future self will not be pleased if you prohibit yourself from saving and investing due to anxiety about meeting financial obligations. Telling your boss, "I don't care about money," can make you look less concerned if you're low income and they're taking advantage of you. While it's possible that some people make more than the average wage, it seems quite unlikely that the vast majority of full-time workers put in at least 40 hours per week, 52 weeks per year, and still don't make enough to live comfortably. Their current financial situation influences every choice they make. When money is tight, a lot of people opt for less than ideal living situations rather than saving up for their dream home. When they are at work, where do you usually find them? Making ends meet is a worthy goal in and of itself, even if being wealthy isn't your primary motivation. Indeed, our financial situation affects every facet of our life. There is a lot of pressure on high school kids to choose a degree and a professional path that will affect them from the time they graduate until they retire. As a result, many young people take on substantial debt to pay for their further education, only to find that their chosen fields provide little in the way of personal or financial fulfillment once they begin working. A lack of proper compensation or bad work conditions are two common reasons why people dislike their jobs. Despite this, a lot of young individuals ignore the difficult task of career planning. They should think things through carefully before committing to a career path, as failing to do so could lead to them taking a low-paying job that leaves them struggling to make ends meet. Typically, things don't work out like that. That shouldn't stop you from making improvements, though. Developing a clear company or career strategy with measurable goals and indicators is essential if you want to increase your income by a factor of 2 or 3. You're probably thinking that there's no good option here. Thinking you're an exception to the rules and that you can get away with breaking them is a guaranteed recipe for disaster. If you're at a loss for what to do next, keep in mind that just because something has helped others doesn't mean it will help me. You might be able to avoid the pitfalls that keep people in the middle class and instead go up the economic ladder. What one of these do you typically give in to? Recognizing these actions is critical. You have the ability to make the necessary changes because you are essentially in the driving position. Avoiding these pitfalls now may help you guarantee your financial future without requiring a radical shift in perspective. We'll be back soon with more entertaining videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Furthermore, if the bell-shaped alarm is configured, the alert can be received without missing the movie. We'll see you in the next video. We appreciate your interest.